Hello and welcome to Talk Around Town. I'm Stefan Chatwin. Today I'm talking to Sullina Sanchez. She's the management analyst for Fairfield's Homeless Services Division. Sullina is responsible for administrative and technical functions for the division, and she also manages the Community Development Block Program. Thanks for joining me, Sullina. How are you today?
Good. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Good. So what does the Homeless Services Division do?
That's a great question. In July 2020, earlier this year, the Fairfield City Council formally created the Homeless Services Division in the City Manager's Office to manage the city's response on homelessness. So we actually do this by coordinating efforts with various city departments, including community development, housing services, public works, Fairfield Police, the Quality of Life Task Force, and others. So we develop best practice-oriented public policy while guiding the city's participation in ongoing regional planning activities. We also coordinate efforts and planning for local service providers, stakeholders, and affected citizens to ensure an effective and efficient system while offering everyone access to food, shelter, housing, employment, and also other basic needs and opportunities.
That's quite a list of things that you're involved with. Can you talk to us a little bit about some specific projects or things that you're working on right now?
Yeah. So I'm going to take a step back for a minute for historical context. So the City of Fairfield has been formally addressing homelessness for the last 5 years, and historically we've been taking a reactive approach instead of being proactive. So with this new Homeless Services Division, it's really important for us to be taking long-term proactive approaches and looking at best proven solutions. So with that, we actually decided to do a homeless gaps analysis. And so with that, it's actually going to take a look at the needs and impacts of homelessness specific to Fairfield. The analysis will identify resource gaps. It's also going to provide recommendations to the city on its next steps in addressing homelessness. And it's also going to help us properly identify how to fill in the gaps in our homeless continuum. So with that, some of the current initiatives that we're working on are going to help increase housing. It's also going to increase supportive services and also emergency shelter capacity. So some of our current projects that we're working on right now include expanding program-based temporary shelter programs in the city of Fairfield with the ultimate goal of connection to permanent housing. As you know, we've recently kicked off our emergency COVID-19 project with Bay North, and so that's going to offer, or it's currently offering, shelter for up to 50 homeless persons who are at high risk for contracting COVID-19. We're also working on something exciting. It's called a pop-up shelter, which is basically going to be a pilot program offering shelter and essential services to homeless persons. And then lastly, we're finalizing our Homeless to Work initiative, which is essentially going to offer employment, services, and linkage to housing in exchange for homeless persons who are willing to work and do work experience throughout the city on beautification projects.
That's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, we stay busy.
Good. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back in just a moment.
In the event of a public safety power shutoff, let's be prepared, Fairfield. For immediate alerts, subscribe to Nixle.com or AlertSolano.com. Read more about the City of Fairfield's preparedness plan at fairfield.ca.gov/ffprepared. Let's be prepared, Fairfield.
Welcome back. We're speaking with Sullina Sanchez from our Homeless Services Division. Sullina, tell us a little bit about the partnerships and the partners that you're working with within the community.
Yeah. So the city doesn't have adequate resources to address a nationwide problem. So fortunately, this is where our community comes in, and we have a very giving and generous community in the city of Fairfield. We have a lot of local community service providers in the community and also volunteers. And so a lot of them want to be involved in our mission as well. So it's important for us to work with people and agencies who have the experience and resources who can help provide long-term solutions to addressing homelessness in Fairfield.
Now, how can the community find out about these services and initiatives that you offer there?
The community can visit our new homeless services webpage on the city's website, or they can follow us on social media at We Are Fairfield.
Now, what would you like, because there's so much going on with Homeless Services Division right now, and you obviously have a very full plate. What would you like the viewers that are watching this program today, what would you like them to take away from all of this?
Yeah, we want our community to know that we are listening to them and we hear them. The city of Fairfield works hard every day to address and respond to homelessness. In the near future, we plan to launch public awareness campaigns to actually educate our residents and community about the local laws and policies regarding homelessness, the city's efforts on addressing and responding to homelessness, and ways that our community can get connected to those resources. And for those who would like to get involved in our mission, we encourage them to visit our website or reach out to one of us for additional information on ways to get involved.
Sullina, I appreciate you being here with us today. Homelessness is certainly one of the top priorities of the City Council in my discussions with them. And finding a way. We're both dealing with human beings who are struggling here in this community, as well as the challenges that those live and work here are dealing with the homeless. So, thanks, Sullina, for joining us. If you'd like to find out more about the Homeless Services Division, please visit our website, fairfield.ca.gov/thewayhome, or you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram under We Are Fairfield. Thanks for watching Talk Around Town. We'll see you next time.